doing amazing. You're doing amazing. This next comic coming to the stage, Rob Kotler.
Full disclosure, I'm not part of this graduating class. I got left back. I recently had a colonoscopy, and I'm really glad that I did so because the doctor found the watch that he lost the last time. Boy, was I ticked off. When you have a colonoscopy, they put you to sleep for the procedure. So I thought I'd have a little fun with my doctor. Before I went in, I had my wife write on my butt, "Be gentle." And then I forgot about it until I got back home afterwards. I went to the shower and I could see the doctor wrote on my other butt cheek, "What an asshole." Was he calling me an asshole? Or was he saying I have a beautiful asshole? I don't know. I've had 6 colonoscopies, so only 4 more on my punch card. Next one's free. I've had 6 because I have a family history of anal sex. No, actually, my mother had colon cancer, and I have to be very careful. They had to remove like half her colon, so now she has a semicolon. I urge everyone here tonight to get a colonoscopy. It's really beneficial to me, of course, early screening for cancer, but more importantly, I always get new material. When I called the doctor's office to make the appointment, the secretary said, "Well, Rob, you're not due for a colonoscopy for quite some time." I said, "I know. I got a show coming up." What I think I missed the most about being young was that I used to have really low blood pressure, which was kind of cool because if I stood up really quickly, I get a massive head rush. It's like getting drunk for free. But then, of course, I started to abuse that power. I'd go to my Catholic Mass, not to pray so much, but just do all the standing up and sitting down, and standing up and sitting down. By the end of the service, I was wasted. And that's when I knew I had a problem, because I'm Jewish. Now, ironically, I have high blood pressure. I said to my doctor, "What's the big deal? I feel fine." And he said, "Well, for one thing, it can lead to angina." And I said, "Doc, I've been married for 26 years. These days, I'll take any China." Then he listened to my heart and he said, "Rob, I want you to see a cardiologist." I'm like, "Great, another doctor." But he said, he saw I was reluctant, so he said, "Don't worry, I'll give you the name of a good cardiologist." Aren't they all good? I mean, with the schooling, the training, the years of practice, if they weren't good, wouldn't someone pull them to the side at some point and say like, "Hey, maybe this specialty's not right for you. You've got no talent and no intelligence. Have you ever thought of running for Congress?" I think it's like what that guy Malcolm Gladwell says. You do anything for 10,000 hours and you'll be an expert at it. I know that's true for me. I'm now working on my second 10,000 hours. This time, I'm using my left hand. Now you get it, okay, good. I think every guy remembers his first time getting a prostate exam. I remember mine. Oh my God, I didn't know what was going on. I said, "Doc, what the hell are you doing?" He said, "Rob, I explained this to you. I've got to examine your prostate, and the only way to do so is to go in through your anus." And I said, "Oh, that's right, you did say that. I'm sorry, I apologize. But Doc, do you have to use your penis?" Now, of course, I've got a dangerously enlarged prostate. And my wife says it makes me look like I'm pregnant, which is kind of scary because we're considering like retiring and moving down south. And if we do, will the doctors down there remove it after my first trimester? Offended by the South, wow. When my wife was pregnant with our first child, we were the stereotypical couple. She wanted a girl, I wanted a paternity test. She was in labor for 20 hours. And of course I said, how brave she was and what a great job she was doing. But 20 hours to deliver a baby. Amazon could have done it in 4 hours. With free returns. All these medical problems I have make me feel old, but I feel ancient every time I got to download a new app onto my phone. I mean, I can download the app, but now they make you set it up with all kinds of personal information. Like I put my birth date in, put the month and the day, but for the year, it starts at 2025, and I got to scroll back to the year I was born. Well, first of all, why is it starting at 2025? Are newborns downloading these apps? Is it like, wah, wah, woo, grinder? So I'm scrolling and scrolling and scrolling for like 10 minutes. Finally, I blow right past my birth year, and I end up in the Great Depression. Not the historical era. I'm just sad. Well, I gotta go home and add on to my 10,000 hours. Thanks for coming. I'm Rob Kotler. Good night.
Rob Kotler, ladies and gentlemen, you're doing fantastic.